5 reasons why I love you and none of them rhyme. 9 times 9, 81, Bonnie and Clyde. We got high and sat by the Wellington sign. I had one hell of a time, it's rock and roll till I...
Welcome to the Green Tea, Freedom and Truth channel. This is Tristan. It's good to have the Green Tea team back for the Sunday, the 25th of October 2020 edition of the video log. A big thank you and much appreciation for everyone who has liked, shared, commented and subscribed to the channel. Please take a moment, drop a comment, hit the like and subscribe button. It is much appreciated. Here I am at beautiful Lake Taupo. It is looking beautiful. It is warming up. Summer is on the way. Today we are going to be talking about, this is part 2 of the 2-part series. Part 1 I'll leave a link in the description box below. Part 1 was the technocratic society. So today we're going to be talking about the global reset, the great reset, the economic reset. This is a terminology we are hearing coming through the mainstream channels. They are talking about having the great reset or the global reset or the economic reset. And it's important that we remember when we hear this word, it is the new word for the UN, New World Order, or One World Government, or the UN Global Communist / Fascist Agenda. So that's really what the Great Reset or the Global Reset or the Financial Reset should be called, because we are going to be asked for an elites to bring in their plan, their technocratic plan of a one world government, the population having less rights and freedoms. They need us to take a knee, to acquiesce to their demands, all in the name of keeping us safe from the V word and also keeping us safe from the climate change scam that is being pushed. And we'll be looking a little bit today how the World Economic Forum and this type of thing are conflating and putting the climate change scam and the pandemic together, as now that we should be transitioning from the V word 19 health response with all of its restrictions and now transposing that over onto to address the climate change made up issue. And it's important that we are aware of that and see, because for a long time people have been looking at these two things, climate change and the V word 19, as tools to push the global globalist and elite agenda. And I watched a very good article video. I'll leave a link in the description below, and here is an ad they ran, the elites, the global unelites, to show the need for this great reset, this global reset. And it's very interesting to see the V word 19 the climate, pollution, war, forest fires, all of this sort of thing in that promo promoting the Great Reset, and then putting them together, and then with the hit of the button, the magic communist fascist button, it goes back to a pre-human time, no people, nature at its best. And we know that these global unelites have got the eugenicist population reduction agenda. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they're all in on the reducing the population of the planet. And putting the climate and the V word together is concerning. So at Davos, at the World Economic Forum, we're going to listen to Klaus Schwab, who is the founder and head of the World Economic Forum. He is a heavy hitter. Politicians, billionaires from around the world meet every year to talk about their globalist agenda and how they can implement it. Also, Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, he's going to be speaking. People from the International Monetary Fund, UN. There's so many big heavy hitters that are linked into this. The cult. David Icke calls it the cult. The ones who are wanting to change society into the way they want society to be. Hunger Games society. And just remember, Prince Charles, his best mates with a pedophile, his brother as well, Andrew, best mates with Jeffrey Epstein. You can tell a lot about a person by the company they keep. And two brothers with two best mates that are pedos, that brings down their stock. Let's have a listen to Klaus Schwab and his cronies.
World Economic Forum in January 21, which will serve as a global summit devoted to the Great Reset. This summit will bring the decision makers physically to Davos, but it will be interconnected with a virtual twin summit driven by the young generation, our global shapers. They will integrate over 400 hubs into the dialogue of Davos and ensure that the Global Reset Initiative is really forward-looking and takes into account the voices of all who are left behind.
Now is the historical moment, the time, not only to fight severe virus, but to shape the system.
We have a unique but rapidly shrinking window of opportunity to learn lessons and reset ourselves on a more sustainable path. It is an opportunity we have never had before and may never have again. So we must use all the levers we have at our disposal, knowing that each and every one of us has a vital role to play.
Now is the time to think what history would say about this crisis. What is it that would make it so that history would look at this crisis as the great opportunity for reset?
The Great Reset is a welcome recognition that this human tragedy must be a wake-up call. It is imperative that we reimagine, rebuild, redesign, reinvigorate and rebalance our world. Rebalancing investment, harnessing science and technology, and advancing the transition to net zero emissions, all elements of the Great Reset, are fundamental to building the future.
Creepy Klaus and your cronies, you're pushing your UN New World Order mantra, and really when we are hearing them speak like that, this is how we should be interpreting it, through the eyes of discrimination and intuition.
Once more the Sith will rule the galaxy. And we shall have peace.
Yes, the Sith Lord, the evil empire wanting to rule the galaxy from their Death Star. And it's so interesting that Klaus Schwab, the UN, the World Unhealth Organization, all of these big entities are highly influenced, and they hold the Chinese Communist Party and the technocratic system as a light, as leaders in the way that things should be. And yeah, that goes against that their human rights are abused, their rights and freedoms. They do not have the same, they do not have what we have, but that's where they want to take us, all in the name of the climate, all in the name of the V word. Both of these things invisible, hard to prove. In 30-40 years, and the climate doesn't change as they have predicted, just like the fatalities didn't eventuate like they predicted, there's no accountability. None of them will be held accountable for their misinterpretation or their lies of their projections. You know, no one's held accountable for the models and numbers that were predicted for the V word that they have used as an excuse to bring in all of these draconian rules. Both of them are invisible. Both of them are hard to prove or disprove.
It was very appropriate to invite the president to join us, and he, as the leader of the country, to talk to us about the future's engagement of China in global affairs and the leadership role China will assume in determining and constructing our global future.
Morris Newman writes, already Professor Schwab and his colleagues have started mobilizing vast networks of left-wing activists. Those who scoffed at claims that climate change was a stalking horse for a new world order should think again. That reality is now in full view. Intense pressure will be applied to parliaments everywhere to pass enabling laws and to abdicate more responsibilities to unelected bureaucrats in global institutions.
And we have to resist. We have to resist. Now is the time. Like Luke Skywalker resisting the forces of evil.
You are beaten. It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
Do your own research. I'm not a geopolitical expert. I'm just sharing some knowledge that I have and research I have done. Please research. If you have any information, please drop a comment. Engage. People are sending me some really good information, and it is much appreciated. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have courage. Speak your truth. Support each other. Have faith and have fun. Peace out.